Okay, so now we're going to give you a brief overview of the workings of the pump house. And then part 3 will be cleaning of the filter. So you open the lid, basically, just like this. Falls back on these metal chains. Open your doors. So obviously these are bifold doors. Okay, so now you have full access to the pump house. And just real quick, JJ will zero in on this. So this is the bottom drain. It's a 3-inch line that reduces down to a 2-inch line. This is a clean out. You'll probably never need to use it, but if some large thing were to get sucked up by the bottom drain and not make it to the reduction from 3-inch to 2-inch, that's where you're going to get it out. This is the skimmer line. It's a 2-inch line. Both of them connect together via a 3-way valve. Closed, open, open, open. So full throttle open for the bottom drain, full throttle open for the skimmer. If you wanted to say shut down the skimmer because you were going to drain the pond and you just wanted to keep the bottom drain going and you wanted to drain the pond down a little bit below the skimmer, why you do that I don't know, but you could, or let's say you're going away for a week or two and the water evaporates and you don't want to run the risk of it, getting below the skimmer line. That's a good reason to shut down the skimmer. You just simply rotate this, closed, now the bottom drain is closed, and then closed, and now the skimmer is closed, and only the bottom drain is open. Alright? But for our purposes, we just keep both of them wide open. When you're at the desired control, you can just rotate that clockwise and it tightens that valve down. Okay? Water goes in. The filter basket filters out some of the larger objects like twigs and leaves that trickle down to the bottom drain. The skimmer basket, which I'll show you in a minute, filters it out right there. But the bottom drain relies on a pump basket. This is the aeration. So every once in a while you might want to add air to the pond, and you would just turn that on and it builds air and it puts it right in, and the output is right there at the bottom drain, and then it makes bubbles go up. So the water gets basically large objects get filtered in the filter basket, then it goes up. You have a 3-way valve which goes either out to the pond or it goes into the filter system right here. This is the filter. Again, you control this 3-way valve just like you control this 3-way valve. So right now the water is blocked from going out to the pond, and all the water is going from the pump into the filter. Then it goes into the filter. Basically it goes up and then it filters mechanically through a filter medium and then organically through bioballs. And we'll show you that in part 3, cleaning the koi pond. From here it comes out the filter. This is, by the way, just a knife valve to drain the filter when we clean it. We'll show you that in part 3. So the water exits the filter clean. This is a check valve. It allows water to go this way but not backwards. Okay, that's what that little bubble is. Water goes up and then it's going to enter into the UV light area. So the UV light is down below here, and I've got another 3-way valve which regulates the amount of flow going through the UV light versus skipping and bypassing the UV light and instead just flowing right out to the pond. The UV light can only handle so many gallons per minute, or rather probably per second, and I don't know what the precise calculation is. This was just trial and error, a guesstimate. It's the bypass is about half open and half closed, and the UV light is 100% open. So what we're doing is we're allowing a little water to escape the UV light going down, but we're channeling most of the water down through the UV light. It goes through the UV light, then both of them merge right here. They go to the Y over there, and then they turn right, and so now the water comes out. Because this is blocked off, it can't go this way, so instead it goes this way to this three-way valve, and this three-way valve regulates the waterfall and the jets. So right now I've got, right now I've got the waterfall half open. If I were to put it fully open, it would be like Niagara Falls, and it would be like massive amounts of water. So we've got it half open, so most of the water is directed to the jets and partially to the waterfall, and that's how the whole system works. So it intakes through the bottom drain and skimmer, meets right here, goes through the pump, goes to the filter, goes around to the UV light, and then back out to the pond, either to the waterfall or to the jets. Now incidentally, the UV light, ultraviolet light, kills a lot of the floating algae and unnecessary organisms that don't aid in decomposition of the fish waste, and they just basically make your water cloudy. So this UV light is necessary, and it works in conjunction with the bioballs that break down organic waste to make your water pure and clear. But really the UV light's for humans, because humans want, you know, clear pond water so they can see the fish. So that UV light's critical. During the algae bloom season, you'll also need to help the UV light by cleaning your filters a little bit more, and also adding a little bit of algaecide, maybe once every other week. And then through the spring into the early summer, you'll keep that water nice and clear. If you don't do that, it'll go green. It doesn't mean it's in bad shape. It just means you won't be able to see as clearly. And that's it for part 2. Part 3 will be cleaning the koi pond. Thanks.